Salt Fork State Park in Ohio. Stay tuned. This is part 3 of our trip to Salt Fork State Park in Ohio. On this episode, we are hiking the Pine Crest Loop Trail. The online map shows the trail is 1 mile. The map on site shows the trail as 0.7 miles. With hiking sticks in hand, we set out for another adventure in this beautiful state park. Nice thing about this trail, you can see the lake through the forest. So far, at least. Wonder if the view gets better. So the trail looks like it definitely gets used, but it's not a wide trail. It's more your typical forest trail, about wide enough for one person. Well, right here it's kind of widening out. Okay, but as soon as I say that, but yeah, it's a nice trail, and it is seeming to open up a bit, and we are seeming to be able to see the lake a bit more. I mean, not fantastic view as of yet, but we can definitely see the lake better as we go along. Looks like once we get around the bend up there, we probably would have a pretty good view coming. Now there's the kind of rock that we're used to seeing from the other day. What do you think that is? 20, 25 feet, something like that in length?
Yeah.
Maybe 5 feet high, 4 or 5, yeah, 5. Okay, blazes have disappeared. We have a pole with a green top, so that's our blaze. Hey, check this out. They got a Bigfoot. Looks like a big Bigfoot. Eating too many hikers. One thing that I had not mentioned previously is that there is an urban legend that there is a Bigfoot or several of them living in Salt Fork State Park. And some people have claimed to have seen them over the years. And this is actually one of the trails that they claim to have seen them on. Apparently there's some caves along here someplace. That's probably why somebody thought it was funny to put that sticker on that post. So the view of the lake, yeah, it does open up a lot more as you get down here. Okay, there's a lot of rock in the trail. I'm just assuming that it's sticking out because foot traffic has worn away the dirt that one time covered it. All right, we're back in here pretty good, and that is our view of the lake from the trail. Right across from that view, there's some huge rocks up there. Okay, we're coming along. We just passed a pole showing us where the trail is. I see a blaze on a tree there. I don't know what color that is. But yeah, that's apparently where the trail goes. It looks kind of sketchy back here. I'm going to say that this trail, this is the nicer one. Even though it's looking a little sketchy now, the things that you see on this trail I'm liking. I'm liking the lake view. And there are these massive rocks, and I'm going to try to get a view here, shot on the camera. I'm guessing this is where the trail goes. That's one of the things I like about Salt Fork. We're looking out at the lake here, and there's people boating. It's 36 degrees out here, and the wind's picking up, and there's people out there, they're fishing. So there's no horsepower limit on this lake, or don't quote me on that. I think there is a limit, but it's pretty high. So there is a cave in that rock back there. Not sure if that's going to show up well or not. Okay, at this point I'm not sure where the trail goes. It looks like people are wearing away the path down between the rocks, as well as a path going up around the rocks. Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's a blaze. I don't think that's a trail. There is a blaze on the tree to go up around the top side of the rocks. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go through. We would have came out there and had to climb up this. Yeah, this trail is a little bit more adventurous, a little bit more like what we like to see. It's really hard to distinguish the trail through here. It looks like there are people must come back here and walk all around all these big rocks, and it looks like there's a trail around every single rock. If it wasn't for this post here, I would be lost. Okay, there's a blaze up there behind this rock, so that's where we're supposed to go. Alright, this is the trail to walk on here. Alright, made it to this set of blazes here on the tree. I don't see the next set. And it's not very obvious. It looks like there's a path up there. Looks like there's a path down here. There's no... We'll figure it out. There's our cabins over across the lake. So you can see the cabin area from this trail. Now there's a tree blocking the trail. Okay. More rocks. This is a more exciting trail. At least the one side on our loop going back, it's obviously not used very often, and it's a lot more exciting of a trail. Let me show you the cabins right through here in this big gully that's right in front of us. The trail appears to stop, but it doesn't. It's this tiny little trail goes up that way. I hate to just pan a shot, but I think that's the only way to really show this off. And there's two cabins that overhang into this ravine or gully, whatever you call it. But yeah. Yeah, if it's icy, don't attempt this trail. If it's at all icy or snow, but as long as it's not slick, it's a nice trail if you like adventure. There's that tree we just crawled through a little while ago, right down to there. Alright, so the trail goes along the top of the rocks then. And it comes up onto like top of this hill, and it's pretty flat up here. It's nice. Somebody has made, like, I don't know if they're trying to make a shelter or what. There's several spots where they have tons of sticks put up against trees up here. I don't know what the reason is for that, if that's supposed to be something. Yeah, not sure why that's like that, why there's a bunch of them. Just dead sticks piled up against a tree. Yeah, there's quite a few. If you do visit here and you do hike this trail, I'm gonna say start on the lake side first. The upper side, I think it would be harder to go the opposite way of what we did, because you'd have a lot of downhill, which I know that sounds easier to go downhill than uphill, but with the steepness of it, I'd rather climb that instead of go down it. especially with the leaves and if it's at all slippery. I haven't seen a blaze in a while, but I'm pretty sure we're on the trail. There's one up there. I see one now. I say a while, probably about, I don't know, 100 feet. When you look up and you don't see one. All right, we are coming back out to where the fork is, where we started the trail, where it splits. To our left, that's where we went. That's where we started. All right, so the way that we went, we came in, we went over this way and then around. So we took the lakeside first. Now it's just straight here back to the parking lot. All right, well, that's it for this one. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and hit that like button, and subscribe to our channel as well if you haven't done that already.
Thank you. See you on the next one.
How many more trails are we going to do today? I don't know how many you want to do. I don't know. Be nice to camp out here. Yeah. Maybe we could camp back there in one of those shelter things. Take all them sticks. Think you can make a shelter with all them sticks? Oh no, take them from all them different trees. I don't know, make a stick shelter. We'll haul them down all in rocks, sleep in the rocks. Guess we'll get wet. Hey. Sometimes you gotta get wet in life.
You know, this is a real nice park. It is. But I ain't seen no Bigfoot back there. I am real disappointed. I ain't seen no Bigfoot back there. Hey, before you go, thank you to all those who support our channel and the work that we do here. A few years ago, I wrote a book with the help of my wife, and when that was complete, we thought that it was a little bit long, so we revamped the manuscript and broke it up into a series of 3 books. The first book we published this year, November 1st, 2021. It is now available on Amazon. Follow the link in the description.
Book 1 is about our homesteading journey
And our lifestyle changes that we had to go through.
Book 2 is about our handmade house and how we built our own home.
Book 3 is about our continued adventures in country living.
And how we got started in YouTube. Well, thank you very much, and we hope that you'll check out our first book. Book 2 we plan to release in the new year, and Book 3 possibly the year following.